Hello and welcome. My name is Valnek, and this is Lunacid, a game that has been on my radar for a while after a friend of mine recommended it to me wholeheartedly. Apparently it's a kind of a first-person dungeon crawler type RPG that is strongly inspired by Kingsfield and the like. I have never played Kingsfield, so I am not sure what exactly I'm getting myself into here. I hope I have enough context with having played a lot of the other FromSoft games that came after Kingsfield. So things like Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, those are fairly familiar to me. So I'm kind of expecting here some kind of a first-person Dark Souls type experience. Maybe much closer to the original Dark Souls and Demon Souls rather than to Bloodborne. When it comes to pacing specifically, I don't know how that works out with the first person. I don't know whether I will stick to controller or switch to mouse and keyboard at some point. But yeah, since it is the first time for me, I ask you not to provide any form of help, tips, tricks, spoilers, or backseating. This is going to be a real blind playthrough experience, and I don't want to get anything spoiled for me. Without further ado, let's jump into the game. Oh, that effect is funky. Select a file. File 2 is fine, I guess. Start a new game in this slot. Sure. So we see a moon. We see a crow flying towards the moon. Okay. There's an entire murder of crows. What now? Okay. A mystical sea creature jumped out into the skies?
Long ago, a great beast came from the sea and brought with it a poisonous fog that spread across the earth. Corrupting everything it reached, the poison fog slowly transformed the world and brought about a new age. Now, grounded by the poison sky and outnumbered by creatures, humankind became desperate and formed feudal kingdoms. Closed off from each other, they became paranoid and are on the brink of extinction. Those deemed undesirable, such as criminals or the ill, are cast out, banished into the depths of the Great Well, a pit of the diseased and undead. The Great Well is said to have but one door to the surface.
Okay, and I take it we are one such outcast? Wretched thief. Thinking of stealing your life back? You belong to the depths now. Oh, that's gruesome. Yeah, it has a very old school aesthetic. Oh, wow. This is a proper RPG with character creation and stuff. Okay. I guess we know the name. Beauty. What now? External image, Lunacid data. Oh, interesting. I really don't know what to go for. I don't think it matters. I kind of like this one. Enigmatic class thief, a hidden figure from a faraway land cast into the well for their crimes. They begin with little but are adept at finding lost treasures. A valiant warrior, steadfast and determined, albeit lost without a king. They excel at combat and find glory in violence. Witch, a cunning magic user with a penchant for the dark. They thrive with the waxing of the moon and feed off their own lunacy. Vampire, a bloodthirsty creature of the night, awakened by hunger. They are replenished by the shedding of blood, but weakened from fire. Undead, a discarded corpse, unwanted by the world above, yet highly resistant and stubborn. Royal, a child of noble birth, inexperienced but well-equipped otherwise, their lineage foretelling of importance. A nurturing healer on a pilgrimage to help those who are lost in the Great Well. They put others first, for better or worse. A cleric. Shinobi, a silent deadly shadow sent into the well to assassinate. They care not for the corpses left behind, only those ahead. Forsaken, a waste of flesh, notable for nothing, lest the dust it leaves behind. They have nothing to lose, driven forward only by self-loathing. And then it starts again. Thief level 5, Knight level 10, Witch level 7, Vampire level 9, Undead level 8, Royal level 6, Cleric level 8, Shinobi level 9, Forsaken level 1. Should we go Forsaken? There's a lot of pronoun options. Let's go with he, him. So beginning stats level, then I guess it's health points, magic points, strength, defense, speed, dexterity, intelligence, and resistance? Forsaken has 20 HP and the thief has 100. This is pretty neutral across the board. Okay, I actually like the idea of starting as a thief. Witch has a lot of intelligence. Vampire has... replenished by the shedding of blood but weakened from fire. Undead. Yeah, down at the bottom there's a lot of different types of damage, I guess. Physical, fire, magic, poison, lightning, and... I don't know what the pink stuff is supposed to be. Let's start it as a thief. I like the fact that they are not locked into any specific stats, because I don't know how good the stats are. Finalize creation, yes. Let's do it. Okay. Something basin. Okay, this is where we were cast out. Visuals are pretty neat. I mean, considering the low pixel count. Speaking of pixel count, I set the actual rendering resolution to 4K, the native resolution of my screen. It seems to clash a bit with the vibes of the visuals. Can we go to the settings somewhere? I think the default resolution was like here. Now, while strictly speaking, fewer pixels means a lot more jagged edges, I feel like this works better with the visuals of the textures and whatnot. I hope this turns out fine in the recording. Okay. Yeah, I think a little bit lower resolution actually helps. I think this looks better, yeah. Nice. A bunch of flowers here. Okay. So I'm trying all kinds of buttons on the controller right now. Can only find looking, walking, and jumping right now. Well, and this here. So this is status, that's fine. Equipment, weapons, magic rings, big items, notes, game manual, materials. Right. Okay. So we're exploring this deep well they mentioned, and we were cast out for being a thief. That's not nice, but I guess stealing was not our first choice. Nice flowers. I'm not sure I like that. Wow. Replica sword acquired. The Pietà with a knight dying in the arms of a woman? Newest of the Fallen, take up your sword and fight. Okay, how do we do that? Do we equip a weapon? Replica sword. So yeah, I guess the silvery sword icon is physical damage. Damage 7, speed 25, reach, guard, backstep, thrust. An expertly sculpted piece of stone, made to resemble the steel longsword of the castle guard. Not an elegant weapon, but by any means bit better than nothing. Equip. Do we have items to equip here? No. Okay, figured out how to swing the sword. Oh, we're charging up some kind of meter before swinging? This might be blocking. Okay, interestingly, these are used with the triggers, not with the bumpers. Oh, wait. Blocking is a toggle. Interesting. So there's a path this way where we probably need to break this barrier. Seek the slumbering creature of moonlight. They are the last existing door. Right, we were cast out and the statement was, oh, there's only one door left to the surface. Why? Okay, this is the Great Well. That makes sense. Why would they say a creature 5 is something acquired? Okay. Why would they say a creature would be a door? No, okay. Do we want to destroy flowers? Lost cave. Cannot destroy the statue, looks like. Which is probably for the better. So interesting. So there's a second bar in the top right that started filling up from something. I would guess this is a crystal for saving. Warp. Save. Level up. Okay. Replica sword. Okay, so we have two paths, one to the left, one to the right. Can we go back from this point? Because I was wondering if we can use the sword to do stuff. 5 currency acquired? I guess the moon symbol is some kind of currency. Huh, okay. We can break the caskets. Because they looked too prominent to not be interactable. Let's see if we can find more money. Yeah, generally I'm not the biggest fan of using a controller for a first-person game. However, I believe Kingsfield was a PlayStation game. So if the control scheme here is like inspired by Kingsfield, Ash is acquired. It's probably designed to be played with a controller. Now, what are these ashes? Experience 0%. Lunacy 0%. Interesting. So there's a stat for lunacy. Hmm. 10 silver. Okay, so the currency symbol that we saw is representing silver. Quick item, not quick item. Magic ring? What are these ashes and how do I use them? Oh, materials. Ashes count 1. The forgotten withered remains of a dead fellow. Okay. Game manual. Seriously? Please glance through this manual before playing, especially the operation and safety precautions. Okay. Story. Wait, that's not the same text we saw previously, right? Long ago a great beast came from the sea and it spread a poisonous fog across the earth. This event transformed the whole world into a new age. An age of magic, but also an age of death. Creatures and abominations came from the fog. Silver liquid fell from the moon and made a deep passage into the earth. As humans became destitute, having fought and lost to creatures throughout the many years, they created the Great Well, a series of pits and tunnels carved out by silver moonlight. And into this sunken heap they banished the abominations, creatures, and anything else undesirable. A simple thief, no one who would steal back their life, has just been thrown into this strange underworld. Character creation, starting classes. Combat. Combat consists of attacking, blocking, and magic. Use each often to your advantage. Attack with a weapon by simply holding the attack button and release. The further the power bars charge, the more damage the attack will do, with a full charge resulting in a large damage bonus. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Block with a melee weapon by pressing the block button. You will take less damage while blocking, depending on your weapon stats, though typically you will take half damage. The power bar fills as you charge your weapon. Magic and lunacy. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to read through everything right now. Oh, the pink thing is curse. Red is bleeding, blindness, slowness. Mana drain, XP drain. Elements. Normal, fire, ice, poison, light, and dark. Oh, dark. NPCs, alchemy. Yeah, we might get to look at several of these further down the line. I don't want to read through everything right now. Okay. Okay, even the bar brights up a tiny bit when it's fully charged. Nice. Now I'm actually wondering what that second bar is. Is that the silver we are acquiring? Why is it counted towards a bar? So many questions. So I take it this is like a bonfire type thing. I am realizing that I'm comparing this to Dark Souls instantly. Although this probably doesn't have an Estus flask that is recharged. This looks intriguing. So memo to self, mysterious door next to first checkpoint. I guess this is a door. Is this the door back to the surface? Frame rate? Seek the slumbering creature of moonlight. They are the last existing door. This is a strange phrasing. Why would a creature be the last door? Also, we cannot go up there, probably. So, in order to test the game's mechanics, I think I want to see what happens when I fall to my death. I guess it's important to learn early. Oh. Game over. Wow. So we get a game over screen. Hollow Basin. Now I was able to read it. The plants respawn. Is it this fog effect that is such a strain on the frame rate? Oh, Ash is acquired. Oh, I'm breaking urns. I guess these are urns. Well, too bad that we cannot go up. And I doubt our jump is going to be powerful enough to carry us up there. So I guess there's only one way to go. Yeah, they mentioned a silvery liquid. It's Coming down from the moon? Hello there, friend. Stuff over there. Stuff over there. Oh man, instantly so many paths. Okay, there's our corpses that were cast down here? Let's check the other path first, maybe. It looks kind of more intriguing with stuff shining along the corridor. Oh, hello there. Are you a friend? You look like a friend, right? Yeah, definitely a friend. Yeah. It's healthier for you not to attack me. Why do you retreat? And then come back? I mean, make up your mind. Rip. Oh. Temple of Silence and Hollow Basin. Hollow Basin is where we are coming from, but it's unclear whether this is pointing that way or that way. Temple of Silence. Sounds intriguing. Does not open from this side? This looks like a door with an eye? Okay. Health vial acquired. Hold on, what is a health vial? Is that a quick item? It is. Count 1. A golden vial of blood that fully recovers the drinker's vitality. Given to knights during the subterranean crusades. These vials remain as a precious relic of that time. Is that switching weapons? Seems to be switching quick items. And how do I use quick items now? Should we check the manual or should we just try it? Look around, move, attack, block, jump, run, walk, open, close, menus. Sure, select, then use magic. Left bumper, use... Oh, we have 2 magics. Button north, swap weapon. Button west, interact. Swap weapon? Okay. D-pad up, use quick item. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. D-pad left, right, swap, kick, quick items. 2 times tab. Wait, what? Double tap? Shift, move backwards, 180 turn? Yeah, what? Double tap shift backwards? No, even the keyboard thing doesn't work that way. Now the question is, do you require a key? Are you an eye? You look like an eye, but this also looks like a keyhole. No effect. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess we need something to dispel that barrier. Do we then go this way or down the other path? Let's start over there. Because there was nothing here except these openings in the ceiling. Down this corridor, I think I wanted to try first. Yeah, that's gonna be very, very confusing to navigate this place. I don't think we will get a map. Oh wow, did I just behead the snail? Okay. Snail Central. So many snails. Oh, 2 silver. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna get very confusing with all these corridors here. What the game does teach me with these snails, though, is that there's different parts of enemies that will take different amounts of damage. Right? Like hitting the head with a charged strike beheads these snails. Hitting the shell, not so much damage. But these kind of mechanical details are important to figure out early, and I actually appreciate that they do that with an enemy that makes it super, super obvious. Where on earth are we? Oh, hey there. Milk snail. Why'd you run away? Oh, you can push these around. Sweet. I'm wondering now, is this the Hollow Basin? Like the proper Hollow Basin, not just the vague area? Also wondering when we will meet our first NPC. What are you? Oh, hey, there's a thing over there. Mana vial acquired. Well, that's useful. Should we equip that? Hello there. Are you a friend? Oh, you're not damaging me. Okay. Probably a friend. Oh, hi. Ghost lights acquired. Magic rings. Ghost light type conjuring cost 10, cast time 2.15. Summons a special orb of light that follows the caster for 60 seconds. Useful for illuminating the depths of the well. Let's equip that. How do we do that? Oh. Holding, I see. We don't need it right here. Shulker. Now I'm wondering if that thing drops an item we need. Oh god, what was that? Nope, I'm just a terrible person. Killing a creature that was entirely peaceful. Well... what's over here? Just a corpse without anything? Okay. Is there anything behind these waterfalls? Not really. So... no, this is not where we came from. Okay. Okay. We're going places, it seems. Oh hey, a dark corner. Ooh. Can we... oh, we can just open you? Flame spear? Hold on. What? I might want to switch these actually. Let's put the flame spear on the left and the ghost light to the right. Flame spear. Wait, was there a description for that? Fires a flaming javelin, a weaponized form of pyromancy created by Fire Witch Ashley. Okay. So we need to charge up the magic for it to work. Another mysterious door. Oh, hey. Is it the same door? It is. Okay. Interesting. This was a very big loop. So this now feels like a shortcut back to the save point. But why would we need that? There's nothing really dangerous over here. This does look like a skull, though. Huh. That's where we just came from, right? Think so. Okay, so what's over there then? Oh, shiny. Health vial. Very, very good. I like that. Was there another path we haven't checked yet? Have we been all the way out here? Is this where we came from? Yeah. Dead snails. Okay. So hold on, did I go in a giant circle? No, these were two dead ends. What? I'm already getting lost. But hey, exploration is great. This leads back to the shortcut. And this is a dead end. Okay. Unless... Huh? Yeah, there's probably gonna be a million secrets. Why do we need this shortcut now? I'm a bit unsure whether I'm missing something. Straight ahead was a shortcut. To the right was another dead end. Okay. So we will have to go check out some other paths near where the snails were. This way? Okay, so all of this was the watery section. Dead end. This way maybe? Also dead end. Have we been here? No, this looks different. Ah? Temple of Silence, Hollow Basin. Okay. So do we need the magic spell? No effect. Okay, so this is now an orb that will illuminate the darkness. That's great and all, but how do I get past this door? No effect. Oh, does that light actually help me navigate? Does it point to where I want to go? That's where we came from, right? Okay, the light is gone. What? Okay, so I'm kind of running out of places to check. Have we missed an item somewhere? You cannot just interact with it. No effect. As if it has some kind of a magic shield? Okay. So if this is the Hollow Basin, are they implying we need something from here before we can go to this Temple of Silence? Huh. They will not require us to move one of the snail shells over to that door, right? That would be implausible. Mysterious. Mysterious. So bright up above. Can we destroy the corpse? We cannot. Wait, does jumping help me anywhere? Weird. Have we missed something near the checkpoint? Or do we need to kill all these creatures to get the thing that we need? But I don't really want to start slaying creatures that are not hostile. We might have to start killing these creatures, because I don't know what else to do, to be honest. Let's check the vicinity of the checkpoint once again. Can we push the lever? No. Once pulled, it cannot be pushed again, of course. What? Hold on. Who are you and where are you coming from? Did you appear after we opened the door and I didn't realize? Let me save. Talk. Demi. Well, You look a little lost. This area is called the Hollow Basin. It is the highest reached point of the Great Well. It's also one of the safest areas of the Great Well, except of course, Wing's Rest. Speaking of Wing's Rest, I can spirit you there if you want. Is that a good idea? Let's wait a moment. Righty, well, I'm here if you ever need to get there. Okay. Can we look around a bit more? Now I'm paranoid that other things might also have changed. You look a little lost. Yeah, probably there isn't even a path to go. Yeah, I don't think there is another path to go. So Demi just said that Wing's Rest is safer than here. Is Wing's Rest going to be our, like, safe hub? Hey Valnek. Wanna go to Wing's Rest? Yes. Gotcha. Wing's Rest. Use. Oh. Nice. Oh, wow. Crystal shard acquired. Yes, this does look like our hub. Oh, good, it worked. Last time I tried that spell, it only worked about halfway. What now? So, this is Wing's Rest. It's an old temple of sorts, made by a sect of holy monks. They were banished into the Great Well back during the Crusades. Although they are long gone, their protective magic still lingers. Take your time and relax here. If you want to head back out, use the crystal where you came in. Right, the crystals did have a warp option. Gotta look at all the things. Ooh, a fancy sofa. Sit. Okay. Can we read the things? Hello there. Talk. Do you happen to be a merchant? Cheryl the Crow. Oh, what a mess you've caught up in. You've been caught up in. Okay. Welcome to the depths, outsider. Escape to the outworld has long been a myth. Interesting. But if you're going to explore, why not prepare yourself? Fancy a new trinket, perhaps? Purchase, exit shop. Enchanted key. A bewitched key made from ocean bone, able to remove the old enchanted gates that were put in place after the Crusades. I take it we have to buy one of these. Because they're super cheap compared to everything else. And I'm wondering, can we buy multiple? What now? Welcome back, Valnek. Fancy a new trinket, perhaps? Yes. Oh. So I say enchanted key, and then I say purchase. Okay, now it's gone. A rapier. A thin and light piercing sword made of steel. Steel needle. A strangely modified rapier with the guard removed. Though quick and agile, some defense is sacrificed. Okay, guard 20%, guard 50%. I see. Crossbow, a basic ranged weapon. Health vial 12, mana vial 8, antidote 6. That's the same text we've seen before. Oh, we haven't actually read the mana vial, have we? A silver vial of liquid that fully recovers the drinker's magic ability. Made from the cranial fluid of magic adept beasts during the birth of magic. What? Antidote. A small vial of detoxified poison cures the drinker of any current poisonous afflictions. That's gonna be very important. Ah, and the very bottom left you actually see how the piece of silver has like a moon engraving on it. I mean, we are good otherwise, I guess, for now. Oh hey, there's more place for more NPCs. I guess. Now what is this? Oil? Enhanced weapon? What now? Do I want to do that? Yes. What now? Heritage sword created? A steel longsword is typically given to the castle guard, though the castle fell long ago. These swords remain as a testament to the quality of the royal armory and have been passed down for generations. Can we do that again? Weapon cannot be enhanced. I just saw a weird glowing effect back there. I guess the lighting is just weird. But it has completely different stats now, right? Curious. Okay. What else can we do here? Can we talk to this skeleton? Clive. Hello there, Sonny. People call me Clive. Oh, that's not really my name. I seem to have lost it. My memory isn't quite what it used to be. But my bones good. I stay young by drinking these little health tonics. Here, why don't you take some? You look a little mealy. Be careful. Be careful of wandering the depths. Not everything out there is as peaceful as a skeleton. Sure, skeletons are definitely the most peaceful thing that I can think of. Etna, salutations, Outlander. You look really curious. Welcome to the depths. I'm Etna. I study the sacred art of alchemy down here. If you happen on any materials during your journey, you should bring them to me. Want to do some alchemy? Sure, why not? Recipes, forge clear. Unknown. We can make health vials. Created by combining opal, yellow moral, and a lotus seed pod. A mana vial is created by combining opal, onyx, and a lotus seed pod. So yellow moral for health and onyx for mana. Crystal shard transfused with snowflake, obsidian, onyx, and obsidian. Antidote crafted with 2 destroying angel mushrooms and a lotus seed pod. Throwing knife transfused with 3 ocean bone shards. And many unknown recipes. That's nice. I have ashes, but I don't have any recipes with ashes, so I don't think we can do anything. Want to do some alchemy? Ah, okay, so no more dialogue. Now, what is this exactly? A moon out of which flows a bunch of liquid? The moon. The moon cried to us in our time of need. Okay. Can we punch it? No. Oh hey, what's up there? Hold on, hold on, hold on. What is this? There's something up there. Are you telling me I need to use a crossbow to shoot at that thing? To make the wood up there fall down? Does that make sense? Okay. We don't have enough money to buy a crossbow, right? $75. Okay. Well, after this nice little break, I think it is time to head back into the actual dungeon. So we have found our way to this, what was it called? Wings Rest? And it seems to be entirely closed off from the rest of the dungeon, so we will have to be teleporting in and out, I guess. We bought a key, that is good. That will help us progress. And hold on, didn't we also find like a crystal shard? A fragile shard of a crystal. By breaking it, the magic that is released surrounds the user and warps them back to the wing's rest. Nice. A bewitched key made from ocean bone, able to remove the old enchanted gates that were put in place after the Crusades. Okay. So, can we put that key here? Okay. So, let's try the key. I guess this was just a kind of a free taste. And we will have to like find other places. Oh, interesting. There isn't all that many points to warp to. Okay. I guess that's fine. No, hold on. This is the long way around now. The other path is shorter, right? Oh, can we break more pots? Oh. We can get infinite ashes? Interesting. Ouch. Was that animation necessary? Okay. But hey, I guess it worked, and that's the important bit. Oh, hey. What is this? Torch acquired. Okay. Oh, do we have to equip a torch? Wait, what? Is a torch a material? No. Do I equip a torch here? It actually deals damage. Interesting. Weapon XP? Crude torches like these are common within dark tunnels. It seems for as long as recorded history, people have sought to drive away the darkness that surrounds us. Okay. Wow. Okay. Why is D-pad down and why the same action? Feels unnecessary. Can we? Cannot torch the corpses. Okay. It read a Temple of Silence, right? Is that like the first level for us now? Oh great, it gets like super dark. Well, at least there is no timer on the torch. Imagine that. Oh, wait a second, is that... I think I figured it out. The bar under the charging up power bar might be the weapon XP. Let me check that again. Because this one doesn't have anything anymore, because we already upgraded it once with the oil. I guess you can only do that once the weapon XP is full. I've not noticed that before. Yeah, I think that's the same bar that we see in the top right. What is this now? Oh? Is it an urn filled with oil? Oh, that was not very smart. Are you a friend? Why are you sitting in the darkness? Hello there? Your corpse? Ashes acquired. No, I don't want to break the torches. Part of your head is missing. Was that the case here too? I guess so. At first I thought this was a hood and that the head was missing, but no, it's a skull with a hole in it. I wonder why that happened. Huh? Okay. Is this some kind of incense burner? Are these the monks they were talking about? Huh. So here is a locked gate. Was there any other branching path? Yeah, there was this path. Another locked pathway. Did I just take damage from that burning urn? Ashes acquired. Really eerie atmosphere with the music in the background. Can we not burn the corpses? Okay, so I guess then we can only go here. Oh, hi. Health vial, that's always very useful. Monies. So at this point I wouldn't be surprised if money is infinite. So many locked pathways. I wonder what happened to these people. Why is half of their face missing? Did somebody very, very badly need cranial fluid? Hold on. What now? Oh yeah, there was another pathway, right? Somewhere this way. So many locked pathways. So I guess there's only one way to go. Okay. What is this now? Ritual dagger acquired? Why do I not like the sound of that? Ritual dagger. A strange, wicked-looking instrument. Seems to not do much damage, as it was intended to make victims suffer by inflicting tiny piercing wounds which got infected from a poison coating the blade. I see, so we got a poison dagger? Oh, this is an open gate. Nice. There's a lever. Can we drop down? I guess the better question is, can we get back up after we drop down? Probably that gate just reconnects to an earlier spot. Does it? Yes, I think so. No, it does not. Or maybe yes, it does, but the people just woke up? Despite their lack of faith? Mummy. Oh wow, what? Poisoned? Headshot. I don't have an antidote. So it did connect to an earlier spot. But the mummies woke up? Are they all awake? That gate was locked before. Oh god, I beheaded the mummy? So I guess we can buy health vials, or we can craft them later on once we have the ingredients. Hello there. I actually doubt that we can poison the mummies, considering that they poison us. So hold on, are all the doors open now? That's where we just dropped down. Let me check the earlier doors now. I still need to learn how much reach I actually have. Oh yes, many more doors are open. That's where we first came in, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, now all the doors are open. Yeah, all the doors are open. That's wild. Okay, I guess I have way more reach than I think. Yeah, but judging actual reach from the fetid Maya, I don't want to go there. Why would I want... Oh, I see. It connects to the same space. Yeah, I don't like that we're out of healing. But hey, we've been acquiring a bunch of money. Maybe it's time to teleport back. Like buy some health vials. And then see if the enemies respawn. Oh, dead end? This doesn't actually look like it will ever open. Huh. $87 silver. Okay. But fetid Maya? That really doesn't sound like a pleasant place. Okay. That was fairly clean. And then what? Is this just where the mummies were hidden before the gates opened? So we got the dagger. first decapitated and then cut off both arms? That's gruesome. Hollow Basin? How does that connect back to the Hollow Basin? Oh. And then what? I don't think we can jump there. So curious. Where are we again? Read? Wait, what? It appears the brain was removed, but the wounds were inflicted within the skull itself. It looks like the brain carved its own way out. Oh, we were specifically reading the book. Because now I was wondering whether any of the other caskets we saw had readable text on it. How exactly does this connect to the rest here? Oh, that's how that connects. Okay. So have we haven't been down this way yet, have we? It's almost like they worship that statue. Why do these mummified monks remind me of Senpo Temple? Lithomancy. Create ground? Type unknown, cost 70. A forbidden blood magic that gives life to the inanimate. Unable to comprehend existence, the objects only scream. Created by mad wizard Abdul before his exile. It is unknown what the purpose of this spell was. What? What can we do with ashes? Oh wait, there was an inscription that I haven't read yet. To hunger is to live. To consume is to die. What? What is this supposed to be? Spiraling snail shell? I don't know. And yeah, it's very reassuring that we read this text about these mummies, how their brain seems to have carved out its own way out. That means that I'm onto something, wondering about what that is. So if I haven't missed anything, I think we only have one path to go. Namely where we just jumped off the bridge to try to reach that health vial. Maybe there's a kind of a speed magic something that you can use to, I don't know, run faster and jump further or something. Oh yes, Hollow Basin. We need to check how this connects to the Hollow Basin. Are these prison cells? Okay. How does this connect to the Hollow Basin? Huh? Steel spear? Damage 18 for our sword? Damage 13 for the spear. Huh. Okay. What is this? Oh. Hello? Mirage revealed. Oh wow, there was a ladder here all this time. I guess this is how this connects to the Hollow Basin. found another kind of door. A door that just opens? Yosei Forest? I don't know that I want to be here. Just yet. I don't see that we've been like through all of the temple place thing. Okay. Huh, okay, let's see what we can do with all the resources we've gathered. Warp to the Wing's Rest. Ironic, I found this and it made me think of you. Skeleton egg? I hope you're being safe on your way down. Remember, you can always come back here using the warp crystals. Sometimes it is good to take a break or even revisit an area you've already been to. Be safe. Right. We have 123 silver. Are you okay? Huh? Ah! I wasn't asleep. I was just... fancy a new trinket, perhaps? Sure, let's see what you have. Do I want to buy the rapier? I think I want to buy the crossbow, actually, because it's a ranged weapon. The question is, do we need ammo for the crossbow? Let's buy another health vial. Let's buy an antidote. And another health vial and... another health vial. We don't have money anymore. So, what did Demi just give us? We have 2 onyx. A dark faceted stone is said to be protective and aid in seances. Skeleton egg, a bony egg, laid by a skeleton, cold to the touch and seemingly useless? Skeleton boy, do you know about skeleton eggs? Did I ever tell you about the Great Witch who escaped the Great Well? No. The story goes that there was a child thrown into the well. Orphanages would do this practice regularly to keep from being overwhelmed. What now? But isn't their job to take care of the kids? But this child was special, for they were quite adept at magic and alchemy. And while still in their childhood, they accomplished what many could not. They escaped the Great Well by astral projection. They projected further than any had done before and made it to the outworld. But they found no solace in the world above, and eventually they returned. As they came back down, they found that their mortal body had perished. They had freedom, but were as a ghost. And the tales speak that they are still down here helping others and still practicing alchemy. At least I think that's how it happened. My memory ain't that good. I wonder who you're talking about. Salutations, Outlander. Want to try some alchemy? So, we have onyx, but we don't have opal, nor do we have lotus seed pod. Snowflake obsidian, onyx, and obsidian. Destroying angel mushroom. Okay. So now that we have this, our crossbow. Oh, interesting. Torch weapon XP is full. We need to try to apply oil to the weapons, but crossbow weapon XP. Basic ranged weapon. Does that do anything? No, wait. Wrong button. Or are you telling me I should platform my way out there? Huh? Can we platform up here? And then around somehow? No. Can we cut the ropes? Can we break that stuff? I want that potion now. Do I have to press the interact button or close it off? Maybe I'm too clumsy for this. Yeah, I'm not sure. Can we get up? Okay. Strange, but I guess I accept that for now. We will experiment with this more later. Weapon cannot be enhanced. Interesting. Weapon is not ready. That sounds like truly there's something about this weapon XP thing going on here. Enhance weapon, yes. Iron torch obtained, okay. A simple torch, but upgraded with iron bands that protect the wielder's hands. 60% guard, okay. So the crossbow's the only one. That we can upgrade now. Interesting. I think we still need the torch for this dark Temple of Silence place that we are not quite done with. However, looking at the time, it feels like we should end the episode here. Let me just quickly save and then... Then we can relax on the sofa. Alright, this was a very interesting introduction to the game. We have met a couple of NPCs. We have this kind of safe harbor. We have learned our first magic spells with these rings. We still need to try those out, actually. Because I'm not sure how exactly mana recovery works. We had tried those spells before, now that I think about it. Maybe mana resets when you teleport back here, something like that is what I'm currently guessing. Because it didn't slowly regenerate over time, right? We had spent some mana and then the mana was gone. Anyway, I thank you all for watching. I'm very much looking forward to exploring more of this Great Well place and learn more about this story of the world. Like, what happened? What's up with this fluid that dropped out of the moon? That sounds too curious. Anyway, I hope to see you next time.